This is a blog that's really hard for me to do. I don't know why I'm doing it, to be quite honest. I just felt the compulsion to make this blog. And I'm not even quite sure if it's about letting you guys get to know me, or if it's because I've found the camera to be a comfort, and the YouTube community that I'm in to be so forgiving, accepting, kind. And I guess it is a compulsion. And what I'm going to talk to you about today, or tell you, or chat about, is in itself a compulsion. Probably an unexpected one when you look at me or think of me. And something that very, very few people know about me. I suffer from an eating disorder. It's called bulimia nervosa. It involves binging and purging. And it's embarrassing. And I think it's a subject that is so riddled with shame. Shame about your behavior. Why can't you stop doing this? It's almost an addiction. And I'm trying to, I think I'm trying to let some of the shame slip off my shoulders, and that might be why I'm doing this blog. I think it's because I'm ashamed of it, and I really shouldn't be, because I mean it's a disease, it's an addiction, it's something that I can't help myself out of. Something I've been suffering with for about 6, almost 7 years now. It comes and goes in waves of intensity. I'm probably talking about it right now because I'm going through a particularly bad time with food and with my disorder. I get so embarrassed about the way I look and how much I weigh. You know, how could one person who knows so much about food, so much about nutrition, exercise, calories, metabolic rates, how can someone who has all that knowledge in their mind not be able to keep something under control? And it really is something that has to do with control. You feel like you can't control anything. And it's kind of your reaction to not being able to control sometimes what goes into your mouth or how much you eat, that it's a fierce and violent reaction to that loss of control. I've had other eating disorders in the past. I suffered from anorexia for a while. Which in itself is a lack of control, at least it was for me. It felt like you had such an iron fist and you were in charge of the world. It was like a high, losing weight. And you had that iron fist grip on your control over food. But the only control I had was when I wasn't eating anything. If I started to eat, I lost that control. And that's how my bulimia started. It can be a very vicious cycle. I yo-yo up and down like there's no tomorrow. I mean, since I've started blogging on YouTube, I've been 15 pounds lighter than I am today. I've been 10 pounds heavier than I am today. I'm constantly fluctuating. I'm not making this video to get sympathy. I don't want any, "Aw, ducky, you know, that sucks, poor girl." I think I'm making this video for me and for anybody else that is suffering from, be it an eating disorder or another disorder that they're ashamed of. Because there's no reason for shame. It's something that you have to deal with and live with, and either get help for or not get help for. But it's definitely not your fault. I know it's not my fault. And I think people should begin to take back and not be ashamed, and not come out and tell everybody, but not feel like it's something that makes you less of a person. It doesn't make you a bad person. I'm feeling particularly ashamed, and today, because I've been so bad. I've actually been pretty bad these past few days. And I'm starting to realize that I don't want to feel that way. And it's not something I can control. I'm not ready for treatment. I've been offered treatment twice. I've refused both times. I don't feel like I'm in the place in my life where I can conquer this. So I'm choosing to concentrate on other things. That's my blog. It's something new about me. It's fact. It's nothing to get upset about. It's nothing to be shocked about. And I'm starting to feel a little less ashamed. Alright. I love you all, and I hope you all still love me. Laters.